Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Bhagavan Shri Satyasai Namaha, Om Shanisharaya Namaha. Hello friends, my name is astrologer Sai Suvajit. In this section of video, I am going to tell you about some 5 major points relating to which country you will be visiting and which country the settlement guarantee is there according to your palm lines. So firstly, I will tell you about which country you are going to visit, next which country you are going to settle, and third which country you will be able to stay, how much duration of time. Favorable and unfavorable signs that are present across the travel lines. Previously, I have posted the video related to the travel lines. You can check that video before watching this video so that you can know the basic of the travel lines and what are the points that I have discussed in that. So here in this section of video, mainly I will focus on the countries that I are going to visit. Many people want to settle in foreign countries, want to do job in that countries. So in this section of video, you will all get the details explanation about the foreign settlement and the countries you are going to visit. You must note one point, that I am using the right palm, but it doesn't mean that you need to see your right palm only. Male person must see their right hand and the female person has to see their left hand. Please don't forget to note this point, because many people generally ask me several times relating to left hand and right hand confusion. So before going to the points that I have mentioned here, I like to tell you the basic mount which you need to see. So here you can see that this portion starting from here, this portion is the mount of moon, because it is related to ocean. As you need to cross many oceans, then only you will be able to reach some other countries. That's why ocean is related to moon planet. So in this section, the moon mount is there. So if this section of mount or your palm is soft, then it says that you will be able to get to other foreign countries easily without any much trouble, without any much challenges. So how will you know that whether your mount of moon is prominent in your hand or not? If this portion, you can see this portion is curved here, this portion is straight, then the mount of moon is not prominent. If this portion of your hand is curved, that means the mount of moon is very prominent and strong. This is the first point that you need to remember. Second thing, the lines. This is the line. If this line is there in your palm, almost near to your bracelet, then it suggests that you will go to some Asian countries. Asian countries may include Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore. All these countries are Asian countries. But Asian countries also include some countries like Middle East. But if this line is like this prominent, then there is a more chances that you will visit in some Eastern countries. So this line is for Asian countries. Asian countries. So if you have this line, then the surety or the prominency is that you will be able to visit that country out of the 48 Asian countries. But mostly if the line is more longer, then it is sure that you will be able to go to some Eastern countries, Eastern Asian countries. Now again, below this line, or it may be short, below this short line or it's a big line, if any lines is there like this, almost very near to your bracelet, then it means that you will be able to go to some southeast countries like Australia, New Zealand are the southeast countries. Now, after these Southeast countries, I would like to tell you some most important countries that you will love to visit. Everyone want to go to European countries, US, Canada. So I'll be dealing with these lines now. So you can check. Sir, this is the line of brain. Near to this, very near to this, if this type of line is there, then that means you will visit to some European countries. So European countries may include Germany, Switzerland, France, Sweden, Italy. All these are European countries, as you know. So if this line is this like that, then it is sure that you will be able to visit your European countries. Below this, if we have this type of lines, then that line signifies that it is for the US and Canada, US territory countries. So this is mainly for US and Canada. Now, as I told you that in which country you will be able to visit, I described. Now, I will tell you how much duration of time you will stay. The longer the lines, the more you will be able to stay in that countries, particular countries. If there is no breakage, no obstacle in that line. So if you can see that this line, as I told you, that this is one of the Asian lines. So if this line is so big, then you will be able to stay around. Suppose it is ending before this fate line or lifeline, then it means that you will be able to stay around more than 10-15 years maybe. But if that line is going to touch the lifeline or the fate, or cutting the fate line and passing the lifeline, then that is some other meaning. I will tell you about this point later. Suppose this I have drawn here some small lines. You can see here small lines. So these small lines means that you will have a short travel. You may go for 7 days, 10 days visit or 2-3 months visit to any countries near to that line, near to that area. If you have that line, that means that you will be able to go to that some countries related to Europe, US, like that. If it is here, then it may be in between the US and Asia, as I described. Now I'll tell you the permanent settlement line which are there in your palm. If this line, this Asian line is touching this lifeline, then suppose if it is touching here or the fate line, perpendicular to the fate line, then you will settle in the area of these countries. If this line is touching here, if this line is touching here, then you will settle in these European countries. So I think it is clear from all this description, as I told you, that how settlement lines are there in your palm. Another point, not in this mount of moon. You can see here the fish lines, if coming from this lifeline, then this is also a settlement line. This portion is the settlement line. So next, what are the signs that you consider to be a bad and good? If any lines or any sign formed in between any lines, fish-like structure. Suppose here, fish, how you will tell that this is fish? Suppose I will draw here for these US, Canada countries. So if it is like this, fish-like structure, it can form anywhere. If this type of fish like structures are there, then it is very much a favorable point. So as I told you, the fish sign, so if that is there, then it is going to be very super fine for you, the stay. Now if any lines coming from Mercury or anywhere and cutting these lines like this, then it is not good. Then you may have to come back due to some urgent or emergency situations in your country, in your birthplace, and the situation will be like that. It is not favorable for you. So vertical lines cutting the lines of travel is not favorable. So now I am going to tell you the lines that you should have to ensure a job in the foreign countries. Suppose 3 points, you have to remember 3 points. First point is from Sun, second is Saturn, third is Mercury. If any lines coming from this Sun line, suppose this is the fate line, and if the fate line inclined towards the moon and touching any of the lines, travel lines, or it may not touch, but it is inclined to this moon sign, this moon mound, then you will get so much name and fame from that foreign countries you are. You will get so much success in your job. Again, how you can make assets, good financial position from foreign land, how you will know that whether that is there or not. So as it is gives job, both this Saturn and Jupiter also give job. But if the lines coming from Saturn and it is inclined to the moon like this, then also it is prominent that you will be able to earn so much money, assets from foreign land. It might be that a fate line can come from here and touch here and goes to Jupiter mount, or it goes to the Saturn, or it goes to the Sun. Anything can happen. All the lines are very much favorable to you. So these are the points that I was supposed to tell you. All these points, please carefully observe it in your hand. If you have any confusion or any doubt, you are always welcome to contact me. So this was my analysis regarding the countries that you will be able to visit and stay and how much duration of time. So I think it should be clear with my video. I tried my best to explain all the lines accurately. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe it to get future notification, and if you have liked the videos, then please share with your friends so that they also get the benefit of the video. Stay happy, stay fit. Thank you.